Yo, what's up? RetroPat here, and big things are happening in Dungeon Defenders. As you guys can see, I have the crystalline portal behind me, but a little bit of a bait and switch. We're not doing that today, but it's at least there, and that's cool to see. It's I just kind of discovered it in my little tavern. That is the last level for the last part of the DLC, for the last part of the storyline, to my understanding. So I'm excited to do that at some point, but that day for that is not today. I did a little bit of grinding off camera. You can see my mana bank is now back up to 1.6 billion, and my XP, I'm right at level 80, which is really cool to see. But first things first, no warning, let's just sell it all off. I have a bunch of stuff in my bank that I've organized that I wanted to sell, plus 278 million mana right there, bumping me up to almost 1.9 billion, almost at 2 billion now, which is crazy. And then I haven't had my XP boost for this level, so let's click it, and that's going to give us the level up. Perfect timing, perfectly organized. You love to see it. 20 points to pump into, pumping everything into hero base or tower base damage at the moment, as I feel like that's what I need more of. Now that I'm playing Nightmare and stuff, reaching certain damage checkpoints, being able to one-shot as many things as possible, being able to two-shot certain things like ogres, or not two-shot orcs, but being able to two-shot archers or orcs, that stuff's really important. So getting that all in check. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my XP bonus for that level as well. Might as well before I forget. And that's where we're starting at today. A lot of stuff has happened, a lot of crazy things. I upgraded like all of my hero stats by like 200 points each last episode off of new gear. And today I'm kind of going to be continuing that, playing some more Nightmare difficulty hardcore Tinker's Lab Wave 1. The reason being is because next episode, I want to do a loop from 1 hour next episode, but I want to do a little bit more practice before as you can tell, I need more practice. I want to do a little bit more practice before I jump into the loop for 1 hour, because I want to give you guys at least a semi-accurate portrayal of how much mana and how much XP you can gain from something like this for 1 hour. I did do a couple runs of this off camera, so I've gotten a little better in terms, a little more consistent in terms of my strategy. Now I always put a harpoon there, I always put a harpoon here, and then when I come over here, I usually come back to this location and put a second harpoon, but for now I'll just put the one harpoon there, sort of run up, grab this chest on the high ground staircase over here, and then make my way over to the elevator to get up there. Boom, boom, just like this. And then I'll go ahead and place, I need a harpoon here. I'll go grab the chest. I'll put one there. I'll go grab the chest over here in a sec, and then I'll kind of make my way continuing on my path that I've been doing. But I do need to test something else, which I do want to do this video. This will be happening this video. I need to test this map with alt accounts sitting in the map. I've been putting a tower here. It's kind of extra. You don't really need that, but I do it just to help this double doorway that's centered right there. But yeah, I need to test this map with I don't even need to press tab and really look at the map anymore. That's a good feeling. Like when you learn the pathing enough, when you learn the muscle memory enough to not even have to check tab and not press the map. Like that's when you know you're really learning the map. So I feel pretty confident with all of that set up. I'm going to go ahead and grab this. The goal is to set up enough towers to where I don't have to worry about minions hitting the core, because the XP boost, like I'm going to go ahead and actually pop right now. The XP boost from minions not doing core damage is just so important. Being able to gain like 2.6 million XP per run of this. And I actually timed it recently. I timed it just recently. I'm going to put another one over here actually once I get the mana. And I was able to do a full run of Tinkers, okay? A full run in about 4.5 minutes. That's like from loading into the level to pressing G and then pressing restart the level. So I was able to like get the mana, get the XP, and like jump into the next run. So 4.5 minutes. That's insane. Like 4.5 minutes to get the same XP that it took me 10 minutes to get on Glitterhelm Caverns. Insane. And not only am I getting, that much XP, I think I was getting like 40 to 60 mil, like 50 mil average mana per run. So I'm getting the best mana and I'm getting the best XP all in one run. And it's just, it was so phenomenal. So there's no core damage. Did I take hero damage that round? I didn't get the no hero damage XP boost. So now I run around and I pop all these chests. Yeah, somehow I must have taken hero damage. I feel like I've seen that happen a couple times. That's a little unfortunate because I didn't, yeah. Oh, maybe it's because I jumped off the map in build phase. Does that... Fuck, that's really funny if that stopped my... If that's what stopped my, no hero damage boost. That's hilarious. Unfortunate, but hilarious. I don't know if build phase damage counts. It probably... I don't know. But now I run around, I collect all the chests. This is the normal path that I would do. The mana doesn't really matter. Like, once again, If I can get over to that section where I jump down to grab that chest by around 136, 138 seconds, that's generally a good time. I try to cut corners by jumping there when I can, but I can't always make that. So I'm at 142. So this is actually kind of a little bit of a slower run. I mean, I'm around that, 136 by the time I jump down right there. That's my little time checkpoint. And then once I get closer to this chest, I'll probably go ahead and press G, but it's a little scary. You don't want to press G too early, then you'll just miss this chest. But I'll press it like there, let everything fall, and then bottom right-hand corner, check that out. So 1.8 million XP and then 66 million mana. All of that in around like a 4.5 minute run, maybe 5 minutes or so with that time. But that's it for me. Then I would go ahead and just click restart level, and that's where I would go from there. But for this video, we're doing things a little bit differently because I have that strategy down, okay? I have the single player strategy down for that map, but with bringing in multiple other characters, it's going to make things a lot more complicated. Now, for the heroes I'm choosing to have out, I have my Series EV, my Summoner, and my Monk. Since I do feel like these are now the most powerful builders for sure that I need for these late game hard, like nightmare mode runs, that I'm sort of kind of understanding the more and more I play. Almost at 2 billion mana off of that run as well. So I'm just going to jump into this. I'm going to try this and see how it goes. I have no idea how difficult this is going to be. I don't know if this will work. I don't know if I think like Djinns and stuff and Sharkins and like other mobs might spawn in wave 1 now that I didn't have to worry about before. I'm just going to do the safe path and walk around as opposed to going for the jump. You save like a second or so with that jump every time, but I don't even know if it's worth it. When you have more heroes on a map, obviously everything is way more difficult. The minions get stronger. I think more minions spawn in. Like there's 4 spiders there. Like that alone is crazy. 4 spiders there as opposed to the normal 1. Like that's literally 4 times the mobs. I'm gonna place a bouncer blockade there to kind of I guess help out that section a bit. I feel like that section's just gonna need more help. It's very possible I just lose. Like it's super possible I just can't beat this with 4, or it's a lot scrappier. It's possible maybe I can beat this, but I can't do it without having core damage happen. And the question is like, is it worth to run the map without that 30% boost on 4 characters? It probably is. I would argue it probably is. Like if I can run the map with 4 characters, but I miss out on the XP boost, like getting that much XP, it's probably better to get like 1.6 mil XP across like 4 characters within 5 minutes, right? Versus I'm gonna go ahead and place one here. Did I miss? I feel like I'm missing one, but I'm not totally sure. I'd rather have 1.6 mil XP across 4 characters versus like 2.6 on 1. Like, it's a lot more XP overall. So I think it is gonna be worth it, but once again, we'll have to just wait and see. Let me go ahead and place stuff here. Place a nice little harpoon over here. Making pretty good time. I don't think those fire things deal damage to me while I'm in build phase. That would be unfortunate if I was messing something like that up. I should maybe try placing a... Well, this pathing is terrible. Maybe I should place a harpoon like here looking upwards or something. I'm thinking a little bit longer. This is a lot slower of a run, but that's okay. I'd rather have a slower run and learn things. Like this might be a good tower placement, honestly. One right there to kind of take care of those sections. Especially if I have the extra mana a little bit, and then over here, I just want to place... The main one is right here. I'm going to go ahead and press G. And then just jump over here. Oh, I have to control G. Not used to that. Okay. Then I'll place like a bouncer blockade there. Grab this chest. Place the harpoon here. So my first time attempting this style of... Or this run in this style. Curious to see how it ends up. I think this middle section is going to need more support. I do want to go build an extra harpoon over here if possible. Doesn't even... Dude, I don't even know, though. Look at this. Like... Does it really need the extra support? This one harpoon is kind of just putting in hard turbo work, This section kind of needs more support. But even the harpoon's able to take, shoot up there and have the extra time. So, I don't know. This is actually really easy. Oh, nope. One of the cores got under attack. Got taken care of, though. But that's okay. I'll have to place a better harpoon turret over there. Then now I at least know. But this is really easy, actually. Okay. One of the shamans is out of location, though. Was placing the one harpoon on the staircase over here. Wait, where is this shaman at? The only issue that happened was that one of the shamans got out of location, so now I have to go... Now it's a lot slower of a run, but it was still very doable. The run was very easy and very doable. Okay, so that tower actually hurt me, so I'm going to go ahead and bait him... Wait, how do I bait him? Over here, maybe? Do I have mana to build anything? Not really. I want to try to dodge damage. Okay, this run got very awkward, but now I can build this and just kill him. Easy peasy. Okay. Let me... There's another... Wait, what? Oh, there's a spider stuck over in the corner. Okay. Why was this run so wonky? The heroes... Okay. A slow run because of the wonkiness, but... Even... I mean, it's... But the good thing that I understand is that I have the power to do the run. The power for the run is not going to be a problem, which is the biggest thing that I was scared of. Can this shoot through that? No, it cannot. Okay. Got it. Okay, the run is going to be easy in terms of difficulty. I'll just have to learn the better tower placements to actually be able to... Can I make the jump down here from here? I probably can, right? Yeah, easy, easy. Okay, let's run around now and collect everything once again. That's really exciting, dude. The fact that I can do this run with all my different characters up is a huge, huge, like, relief to me. That's such an incredible green flag. The fact that I can do it that easily. That was not hard at all. There was no real... I didn't see any Jins or Sharkins or anything. I'll definitely be doing my loot for 1 hour with all my characters out, which is super exciting to test. I'm going to do a, I'm going to finish this run and then do like one more run of this and try to find a tower setup that stops the minions from getting stuck like that, because I really want to make sure my run is fully refined before I jump into doing a loop for 1 hour. I did forget the chest in the middle over there. I can always grab that at the end. That's totally fine. Just come over, grab this chest really quick, or just grab it in transition. So I'll come over here, grab that chest, grab this chest, and then I wonder if it's faster if I think if it's faster if I run to the middle. I don't know if it really matters. I'll run over here first, grab this chest, and then I still have to run to the middle really quick. I don't think the mana should be that much different, but 1.8 mil XP spread across all of my characters. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to press F8 so you guys can see 1.3 mil XP gained on the other 3 characters in, 5 minutes or whatever. That's really, 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 really good in my opinion. Let me go ahead and press Control G to despawn all of the weapons. And that's going to show me my mana. Only 15 million. Only 15 million mana added to the... Wait, I don't get why that happened. Maybe it showed... I wonder if it showed 15 mil on each, so it was actually 60 mil. That's probably what it was, right? I'm assuming that it was because it showed 15 million plus on 4 characters, which would be 60 million. That makes a lot of sense. Let's jump into it again and do one more run and see if I can place towers a little bit better here before we jump into the loop from 1 hour next episode. Okay, I was over worried about this middle section last time. This section was actually like totally unbelievably safe. It was so much safer than I expected. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place tower like this, like one harpoon here just to watch this was so good. I'll be able to put towers in other a little extra towers in other locations to help out a little more, like the weird spider spawn and stuff. Up the elevator we go. I'll go ahead and place one looking down this way. One, but towers at both of the staircases. Go grab this chest, and then I have an idea for a new harpoon location that I'm going to try out. I'm going to try to place a harpoon looking down this hallway. I feel like that'll be ideal, so it'll take care of any weird spawns over here, any straggling stuff, and then any mobs coming from here will also kind of get taken care of by that, which is nice. And then from there, we continue our normal path down this staircase. I want them pretty deep on the staircase. I don't want them like at the... An issue I have sometimes is I place things at the very tippy top of the staircase, and then they can't peek over, and then they end up just shooting harpoons in the ground. And that's really good time, actually. 142, 141. By the time I make it down there, that was really, really, really good timing for me. I'm going to go ahead and place a harpoon looking like this. I'm probably going to press G. Oh, I have to Control G. Wait a minute. Control G, place a harpoon like that. Run over here. Am I forgetting a harpoon? Because this just feels too easy. And then place one like this. This just feels too easy. So if this time I get 0... Where's this guy going to go? The shaman is a little strange. I don't know where he's headed. I'm going to build a harpoon. Oh, no, don't take damage. I lose the XP boost for that for no reason. Our core really took damage? So this time the middle section did have problems. Oh, man. Okay, well, you see, this map has so many things to keep an eye out for. And once again, if I'm losing, I lost the 60% boost on my squire this time like an idiot. But, once again, if I'm losing the boost, that's okay. It's still well worth it to just play this map on all the heroes, so I can use this to jump up. That's still really solid. Let's go pick up all the chests. I should have been in a better location for this. I like to start the chest picking up and chest opening at this location every time, just because it helps me better learn my pathing for the rest of the run, for the beginning of the build and stuff. All right, I'm gonna wait to the last chest. I'm gonna go ahead and press F8 this time and see if it says, when I control G, see if it says plus 15 mil at the bottom right of each screen, because that would make sense. Yeah, plus 10. So is it plus 10 on each? So it's actually plus 40 mil to the actual mana pile. All right, but that is that. Yeah, challenge done. I can do Tinker's Lab on 4 different characters. Coolio. Oof. I know this wasn't the craziest episode, but at the same time, I'm really excited. Like, this was a huge... I needed to test and figure out and really refine. This was about refining the Tinkerer's Lab process. I'm spending like 4 videos on it. My first attempts at Tinkerer's Lab, learning Tinkerer's Lab. This is refining, and the next episode will actually be the loop from 1 hour of Tinkerer's Lab, which I'm super excited to see how much mana and how much XP can be gained within 1 hour of doing this incredibly new map to me. And it's been really cool to learn it from scratch, develop my own strategies, and do everything without the help. The only assistance I got was people saying, hey, you should do Tinker's Lab Wave 1, which is, it's a cool shout. So I think the progression in Dungeon Defenders is really hard to learn yourself. Like, who would ever think to do something like only Wave 1 of a map like Tinker's Lab or Endless Spires over and over? I don't know. I wouldn't think like that. Maybe I'm just not, I don't have that smart and efficiency brain enough. But it's incredible to see what the community has come up with. So getting help in that regard and then adjusting and making my own strats has been so rewarding within Dungeon Defenders. Thank you guys for watching this episode. Kind of a semi-quick one, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but make sure to check out next episode tomorrow where we go over the loop for 1 hour, and I'm super excited to go over the numbers and maybe make a semi-guide for players who are around the same point as I am. And that early to mid game in Dungeon Defenders, a hilarious sentence to say, but it's definitely true. Thanks again for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, dislike if not, and subscribe for daily videos. I'll see you guys later. Peace, Reno.